Good morning, guys. This video is for Thursday, April 29th. If you have emailed me or private commented over the last couple of days and I have not yet gotten back to you, I promise I will have gotten back to you by the end of the day. I have not been in the room the last couple of days, so I've not been checking my email. So if you are waiting for a response, I promise I will get back to you by the end of the day today. Today, you guys are going to be taking a K-Prep practice session so that you can see what K-Prep is going to look like this year on the computer. And if you have any questions, you will have time to ask me questions. That way you can get that figured out between now and March 7th if you are, or I'm sorry, May 7th if you are a virtual student and May 13th if you are an in-person student. So to begin, you're going to click on this link right here. And this is going to take you to the K-Prep practice test. And then you're not going to sign in. You're going to click practice test. And then you are going to click on reading. And you're going to come over here and click grade 5. And you're going to click grade 5 reading practice test start. And then it says enter name. You can leave it as guest or you can type your name. And then you click start. And then make sure you check I agree to the terms and conditions and click continue. And it's going to say part A, 17 questions. There's only going to be a part A. When we take actual K-Prep, you are only going to get 1 hour. So you're 60 minutes. So keep that in mind. Try to make sure that you are staying within the 60 minutes today. If you do not completely finish in the 60 minutes, it's not the end of the world, but try to practice pacing yourself. And then you're going to start. So over here to the top, it's going to tell you user drop-down accommodations. You can see any accommodations, and it's going to tell you those. So those are the navigation arrows, and this will show up on yours as well. Review button. So this is where you can review the questions. So you can go back and see what you've answered, what you haven't answered, or if you bookmark something so that you want to go back and double check it. So bookmark, if you are struggling with a question, go ahead and answer it, but make sure you bookmark it, and then you can go back and double check it. And then the tools has a bunch of tools that you can use. So this one is a notepad. So if you're needing to type some notes as you're reading, maybe you want to type some things. Answer eliminator. If you know something's wrong, you can click on that and it eliminates those answers for you. Okay. And then just and then you click it again to get rid of that. And then this is a calculator, which you should not need for reading. So as you're reading over here to the left, you have your story. Pay attention to the paragraph numbers. You can scroll up and down. And then just make sure you're reading the questions carefully. So that, like this one says select 2, so make sure you're selecting 2. And then if I don't answer, I can click next. It'll take me to the next question. I will have to come back and answer that at the end. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through. So like some of these, you're going to drag and drop them based on the story. Make sure you're looking for not. For this one, which phrases from paragraph 5 best support the idea? So you have to go through and like click to. Make sure you, again, pay attention. And it's asking for best. And then so when you get to short answers and extended response, read the question carefully, enter the answer in the space provided. So there's your question. This is where you type. You have 5,000 characters that you can type, right? So not 5,000 words, 5,000 letters, spaces, periods that you can type. So short answer is short, usually just a paragraph, right? Let's see if we can get to an extended response real quick. So for this one, it's a drop down, so you'll have to do it. Another short answer. So again, 5,000 words. For this one, look carefully. It gives you information. You tell me, is it from the first passage, the second passage, or both texts? So make sure you're paying close attention to like that. Okay, and then for the extended response. So for the short answer, you had 5,000 characters. So for your extended response, you have 10,000 characters. So it's double the length. make sure you are using evidence from the text. And it says from both texts. So you need to use information from this one, the story, and then you can click on this one to get the other story as well. So make sure you get text evidence from both. Remember, that's where you say, I know this because in the text it says blah, 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 blah. In paragraph blank it says, and make sure you include the article titles. Which article are you getting your information from? Okay. So, and then at the end it says, I did not answer 17 questions. So that means I need to go back here to this review button and click on those questions. Okay. And then when you're done, you'll click submit final answers and it'll tell you what you got. Out of 20 points, how many questions did you get right? So question 1 was worth 2 points. Did you get 1, 2, or 0? The only thing is on the short answers, it will not give you a score for that because you won't know. So what I would like for you to do is maybe comment your score. How did you do on this? Obviously, I know you did not get your short answer extended response questions. Okay. So there's nothing to actually turn in today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, message me. If you are confused on the K-Prep, what the screen looks like, if you just have questions like what is K-Prep going to be like, feel free to ask those as well. Have a great day, guys.